This lighting is trash. Oh boy. This is my recording camera. It doesn't actually have the SIM card or anything. I just use it to record because it doesn't work for anybody except apparently me. So I just use it as a recording camera because my phone somehow does not have enough space to record anything, which is interesting. Okay, so um just now before I started this live stream, I updated the timestamps for the previous live stream that I did. Come on. Why do you do this? For the previous live stream that I did. And as I looked through the video, here, let me see if I can. No? If I go forward, if I don't. Okay, so if I don't move, it doesn't do the weird light thing. I say as I move everything. So I'm looking back through it, and I just realized that I have a more difficult time doing like generalized readings, and a lot of the readings they were coming across as like, oh, you'll do fine. Oh, you'll do this. Like it's coming essentially across as like, oh, it's like this literally the same exact advice, save for one or two signs that have like an actual different thing going on. So I'm either gonna have to study like tarot more, or I'm gonna have to do a different approach to the generalized readings and do um those readings with like the three oh pick your kind of like pick your what is it choose your it's like the Goosebumps books when you hit like choose your adventure, that type of deal, with each of the signs, but that might be like a little bit too much work. We shall see. I'm not a huge fan of the generalized readings because they're like super general. If I could and if I had the time, I would probably do like a sun sign and a moon sign. But that's a little bit too much work, and that is a lot of like different things to record. Like I'm talking probably 12 times 12, probably 144. And if you do like three pick your choose your adventure type deals, it's gonna come out like a whole lot of videos, probably per week or per day, depending on how bad I want to do that. So I'll figure that out. I do want to do like something related to zodiacs. I just don't want to do the generalized stuff because it is like I think when I pull cards, sometimes it's either spot on or sometimes I don't get the entire message that's supposed to come out to people. So if I do generalized readings, it's just like one big conglomerate, and then it like, especially if I do like the one card or two card things at most, it's just not good. Like it just doesn't come out well. So I'll figure something out for generalized readings. After this goes up, and after I stop recording this live, if somebody could drop suggestions in the comments, please and thank you on what to do, that would be very helpful. So for now, I'm just gonna do how do I explain this? Kind of like dream interpretations. One of my friends, she's a very very spot on, amazing tarot reader. Like shout out to her. She's amazing. She charges for her readings. I would like 10 out of 10 do like do pay for her readings because she's really spot on and she's really really good. And her mom is she's an instructor for astrology and she's really good at what she does. I'll link them both. First, I have to ask them if I can, and then if they do say yes, I'll link them both in my description box later tomorrow. But yeah, they're really really good, and I learned a lot from both of them. So let me see. I think I can do three. So right now I have three dreams in mind. I already did a reading on one or two of them. One of them gave me like a really funky outcome that I was really skeptical of. So I'll do that one again, but I will do the other two for sure. It is not very child friendly for sure. Okay, one more deck. All right, you know what? This one's like I'm debating on getting more decks, but I'm not very entirely experienced with just the basic one, just the original one I like at all. So we shall find out. Okay, as I'm shuffling, the first dream that I had in mind is I call it the bull dream. The fur was all black. Everything was like completely black except for the horns. The horns were like a kind of white. Horns were white. The skin was like all black. The hooves, the eyes, everything was just pitch black. And the person that was with me, they said, "Hey, I'm going to kill this bull, and you're going to butcher it." And I was like, "All right, cool." The weird thing is, right as they were about to like kill it, like they pick up the gun and they shoot it. I wake up and I'm looking at my room and like I don't so I face a certain way in my room to sleep because if I sleep a different way, it doesn't work. So I woke up in the way that I usually do not sleep, and I was like groggy and half awake, and I go back to sleep, and I get in the same exact dream, and the bull's like stunned and dead. And I was like, "Oh, cool. Okay, I can continue this dream. All right, that's cool." So I didn't end up butchering the bull, but I did come back to it dead, which like it was really weird. And I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And this doesn't make sense. So I go back. Well, I don't go back. Like after that happened, more stuff happened in the dream, and I can't remember exactly what happened. But I did end up waking up again. So later that day, I looked up like bull symbology. Wow, bull symbolism, symbology, bull symbolism, and a black bull is supposed to be like inner shadows, like inner shadow work. I only did like a light Google Drive, a light Google search, and it happened to be something about like your shadow self, like you're essentially killing off a part of your shadow self. So it was super weird. And it was like bulls are also a symbol of like masculinity and fire, like a deep fiery drive. So that was cool. I killed something off that I shouldn't have, but it happened, and now here we are. Kind of explains a little bit. Oh yeah, I had another dream 2 nights ago. It was concerning, but yeah, first this dream. So how this spread is going is so my camera is kind of inverted. Here, I'm gonna start this way. So there's gonna be 4 cards. First card is a theme, second is a message, third is advice, and fourth is the outcome. So with the spread, we're gonna figure out what the hell was supposed to be, the overall like message from the dream that I had with the bull. So what is the first? It says upside down. First, the theme is Queen of Swords reversed. The message is 5 of Cups reversed. Advice is the Devil. And lastly, the outcome is 5 of Wands. Okay. So the theme is Queen of Swords reversed. I actually think it might be upright. Yeah, it might be upright. So the theme happens like this is a Queen of Swords reversed. Sorry, Queen of Swords upright. Usually, like the overall symbolism for this card is like you have to be like that girl or that woman. In this case, it's a woman. This is a queen. That woman that's like very upfront. She just takes no bull. She takes nothing like It's not like it's her way or the highway, but it's more like if you be up front with me, I'll be up front with you. Don't give me any slack. Don't give me any like um oh, excuse me, don't give me any how do I explain this? Oh my god. Just don't be like half-assed with me. Just like be completely in it or completely out of it. Like don't mess with me. It's kind of like that's usually the theme of the card. But since there's a sword and it was kind of a dream about butchery, I'm assuming it's because I it could be that I want to try to get into like agriculture and I do want to try to do like butchery. So I'd have to be more like upfront with that because I do want to try it. I just don't know how it would go. So the message for the second card, the message is Seven Cups reversed. Usually, actually, let me clarify this because I have no idea. I'm grabbing another deck. This is the Kauai Tarot. I almost said Kuwait Tarot. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's clarify the Seven Cups reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So this is a clarifying card. This is not depression. That's the first thing that came into mind. It is not depression. It is just I'm gonna say like a lack of willingness to work towards something that you want or toward I want, or it's you're working but you're not working towards where you want to go. So that's probably what's happening. Or you're stuck in like this like I kinda wanna do this, but I kinda don't. This like wishy-washy, like middle of the road kind of thing. Like, do you really want to? Do you really not want to? So that's what's probably happening with the message. Like you're oh, okay. So you're kind of like debating. I'm kind of debating if I really want to do this or not. That's probably what the message is. Like, don't hesitate. Just do your thing. And then if you do your thing, just commit to it and stop working around in circles. That's what it is. Advice is the devil. I don't know. It looks like I'd have to release myself from like weird pressures that I put on myself. That's the advice. Or I'd have to talk to a Capricorn or an Aries. Or I'd have to actually like to find somebody that works in agriculture and that's like my step in. That's the advice. Like, hey, find someone that works in agriculture and you know, get a leg up in there. And then the outcome is the Five of Wands. Um, hmm. This is usually like a not a disruption card, but it is a like they're fighting. It's not an argumentative card. It's kind of like a hey, like everybody's kind of just hitting each other, but not really hitting each other. Like there's just a bunch of things crisscrossing, and you don't know like how it'll work out. Like right now, it's the outcome is it's just an idea. It's just like a thing in your head for now until you actually take um the I don't know, I forgot words. Until you take action on it and you just like legit say like, "Hey, I actually want to do this." So, yeah, that's the bold dream. There's no Taurus, but there is a ram, which is interesting, or a goat specifically. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is I think I have this video restricted to adults because it was it's not a wet dream, but like people say it's a wet dream. It's not. So I had a dream that I was about to go to sleep with somebody. I don't know who they were. I do know they were like pale, and I do know they had like kind of like dark brown or black hair, but they didn't have a they just didn't have a beard. They didn't have any facial hair. It was just dark hair, really pale. Um, Not super tall, like below 6 foot, but like kind of above, I don't know, 5'5". Like I'm throwing numbers out. He wasn't very tall. Like he was pretty not skinny, but kind of lean, I guess you can say. So I was going. Why am I putting these cards out? This is not what I need. So I was going to like we're going to bed and we're just lying there. Magically the clothes come off. Like I didn't do nothing in the dream. They just came off. It was super weird. The dude was already naked, and um, I looked down to his groin, and it was super weird. The so his groin. So you know how when you look at the statue of David and his little marble is small because of that era, that time era. They didn't want to. They wanted to like portray the male figure and not the male genitals. It was like that, but I watched it grow from like a small thing to like really huge, and I was like, "What the hell is this? What the hell is this?" So I'm like, "Okay, that happened." And I look towards the door because it's like some type of bedroom. It's not my bedroom. It's somebody else's. Like I have like a small bed. This was like a big ass bed, and the walls were completely white. There was there was no nightstands. There was white bed sheets with like a black, I guess, like bed cover thing, and we were just there. And I look towards the doorway, and there's like a weird like light coming from the doorway. And I tell the dude, I'm like, hey, there's somebody here. And I kind of like tell him to cover up, and he's like, oh, don't worry about it. And I'm looking at the doorway, and there's a fucking biblical angel, biblically accurate angel, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Like I'm chilling. I'm just like, all right, this is happening in the dream. All right, we're just gonna go with it. So this angel is carrying a toy in the exact shape of this guy's genitals, but it wasn't the same color as the guy's. It was kind of like that clear jelly thing. Like it was pink at the tip, but clear, like opaque white. Through the rest of it, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Hello, what's going on? So this angel, what's up with this lighting? This angel gives it to me. He gives me the thing. He doesn't give it to me, but he delivers the thing to me, and I'm just like here holding it. Like, what the fuck do I do with this now? And oh no, trash lighting. Hello. And so now I'm just kind of like here holding this thing, and then now I'm holding this guy's, member, and I'm just like, the fuck do I do with these now? And like eventually I left the room and I went somewhere else, and I went to this like weird plaza, and it turns out there was three biblically accurate angels. The one that came in was like purple. It looked like a coin. The best way I can describe it was like a coin with like um that weird like texture. You know when you look at a quarter or like a just like any coin in general, and they have that weird like texture on the top of it. Like it was like that, but I don't remember what the designs were. I know there was like spirals and there was like some other designs, but it was like a purple coin, and then it was a green one. And I think there was a clear, not a clear, like a white, it's not a gold, it's like a yellow, like kind of like this, but a little darker. It was kind of like that. It was super, super weird. Like I just saw them and I just passed by them. I didn't do anything to them. I was just, all right, cool. That happened. That's a thing. And then I dipped. And then I woke up and I was like, all right, so we're not just gonna acknowledge that this fucking happened. All right, that's cool. We'll just play it off then, I guess. So yeah, that's the second dream. These quarantine dreams are crazy, yo. All right, so like just like the first one, I'm gonna do the same exact thing. It's gonna be 4 cards. It's gonna be theme, message, advice, and the outcome. I'll compare what I got with the last card pull that I did with this stream. It was very interesting. I think I actually have it up in like another live stream thing that I did like a week ago. It's very concerning to say the least. Not concerning, like it is a good thing, but I don't know how long in the future that I have to wait for it to actually become a thing based on the first reading. So, all right, what is the theme for this? Oops. What is the advice for this stream? No, sorry, what is the message for this stream? Interesting. I just saw people get caught. Okay, what is the advice? Okay. What is the outcome of the stream? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, as always, things change. It's fun. It's fine. Just like this lighting, things change. Hello. Okay, so if I just sit back a little bit, we'll be fine. So the theme is 7 of Wands. The message is 4 of Cups. The advice is temperance. Hello. Hey. Light, please stop. Please stop going dark. Thank you. And the outcome is 5 of Cups. I am concerned now. Because the last time I did this reading, it was like all positive things. Like the first card was the Death card. The second was actually the 4, I think it was the 4 of Cups reversed. No, sorry. The second card was Knight of Cups. The third one was the 4 of Cups reversed. And then the last one was like Page of Wands. And all 3 of the men were facing this. No, 3 of the 4 men were facing this way, except for the 4 of Cups, which was, reversed and facing the other way. So what I got from that spread was somebody's coming into your life. You just need to get out of that weird funk from this 4 of Cups going on. So that's why it was reversed. So it was just saying like, hey, you need to get out of this funk. Whatever happened in the past is in the past. Either you gotta like go figure it out for yourself, or just drop it and don't touch it again and just open up new avenues for this new, like, it could be like 3 guys, it could be 1 guy with all three like characteristics of those cards that I had the last pull. And like just keep your mind open and it'll be fine. But I didn't do that, so this is what I get. All right, so the theme, 7 of Wands. So there was obviously a lot of phallic things happening in that dream. I do get them every once in a while. This one just happened to be a lot more than expected. So it could be like, wanting. I could be wanting the thing. I don't know. I have been in the mood for like knocking boots or doing anything related to that, like for the longest time since school started again, since college started. Like I just finished classes last week. Nope. So yeah, the thing could be that like I'm just kind of like I'm literally kind of like cock blocking myself. That's probably what's happening with this. Now that I look back on it. Okay, that's the third gym I need to talk about, but no, we'll keep that one like outside. Okay, so the message is 4 of Cups reversed. I guess I'm getting out of this like I said with the last spread that I had for this stream specifically. I am getting out of like the messages to say. Oh my god, I have it backward. First of all, it was supposed to be to get out of this like funk, but now that I didn't, and now that I'm like going back to this dream again, I haven't gotten out of this funk. So now it's kind of like, hey, you kind of need to get out of it. There's new stuff coming in, but you're not getting out of it. So kind of just, back off from the other back off from the last few things that happened and just enjoy what you have and wait, like there's new stuff coming in, just enjoy what you have right now. That's the message. The advice is temperance. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I just heard a friend's name, a longtime friend's name. And this card usually is like, at least for me, it's usually meant to represent Sagittarians. Sagittarians? My horse people. My horses, my little foals. And I just heard a friend's name who happens to be a Sagittarius. So I will have to talk to him soon and see what's going on. Or since I believe it's Sagittarius season. No. Yeah? Yeah, it's Sagittarian season, I believe. If not, then oops. Since it's Sagittarian season, it might be a good time to like try to get out there. And because I do have winter break now, so it might be a good idea. Like maybe not get out there in other people's beds, but just like at least to get out of this weird funk that I'm in. Like just hang out with people that I don't know could like potentially be good friends or could potentially not be good friends. We could see. We shall see. We shall see. And the outcome is the Five of Cups. I'm. It makes sense, but like, let me see. Let me see. Let me see something. I don't know if like the advice, like if I do decide to go out, I'm just gonna revert back to staying like really really deep in this Four of Cups, which will lead into the five, which is kind of like you're really never gonna let this go. So I'm gonna figure that out right now. Can you clarify the no? Yeah. Can you clarify the Five of Cups? Yes, you can. Thank you. Oh, there's two. Queen of Wands reversed and the Empress. Queen of Wands reversed and the Empress. Sorry, hold on. Queen of Wands reversed and the Empress. So right now I don't feel like I'm in that Queen of Wands energy, which could be like I mean I haven't been in that type of energy for like a long time now, so makes sense. So I may need to do like self-care with the Empress card. Usually the Empress card is like a Cancer, like that's their zodiac sign is the Cancer. Or yeah, Cancer, Cancer. No, that's usually the sign for that card, the Empress card. Or I may need to talk to like matriarchal family members or go to a therapist. There's three, so there's gonna be three something. Whatever it be leaves in three. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Is there any way I can change this outcome? And how? How do I change this outcome? Oops, that's probably like half the, yeah, that's half the deck. Oops. Is there any way I can change this outcome? Yeah, I'll just do two. Eight. That's wands. Okay. This is 10 of wands. I just forgot the question I said before. Is there any way I can change it? Yeah. No. Okay. So, is there any way I can change it? Um, I think it's a yes, but it's just going to be very like extra and burdensome. And then I have the Eight of Pentacles. So whatever I'm doing now isn't gonna like I'm just going in circles. So I gotta kind of figure out how to like get out of that because whatever I'm trying to, however I'm doing it, however I'm working on it, it's just not working. So I have to like figure out like not that loophole, but I have to figure out how to get out of that cycle. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, Taro's like that friend that you don't want to, like you like hanging out with them, but then they just like tell you what's going on, and you're just like, shit, I don't like this. So yeah, and then I'm gonna use this deck to close off this live stream, which is like half an hour. It shouldn't be really be half an hour. I mean, it's better than when I used to upload in April. That was bad. That was like 3 or 4 hours. Oh no. I didn't remember I didn't go to bed till like 1 in the morning after that. I mean, now it's like 12. It's still not good. These are kind of like impromptu last minute type of things. But I still do them anyways because I do like doing these things. I didn't have enough time in the school year to really do it. But winter break, yes. So we shall see what happens when school starts back up. But who knows? Is there anything I should be? Not any warning. No. How do I explain this? What is some good advice to take away from these dreams? It might be too vague. So what is some good advice to take away from these dreams? Could be dream 1 and dream 2. Interesting. What's a good takeaway? Oh, okay, that was 3. That was 3. That was not meant to be. At the bottom. Take the end of it. Okay. I'll just take these for now. Okay, so the first one, you and your loved ones are safe. It is a new moon. The new moon in Cancer. I don't believe we have a new moon in Cancer coming up. We do have a new moon coming in a couple of days. I just don't remember what sign it's going to be in. I believe we are in Capricorn. Cancer was last Monday. Gemini. No, not Gemini, sorry. We should be like, yeah, Sagittarius, Capricorn, somewhere around there. And then I have the answers you need are coming, which is full moon in Gemini. So whatever is coming from those dreams is coming up soon. And the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So whatever is coming from those dreams is coming soon. And apparently my family is not going to be afflicted by this, or my friends or my loved ones, which is good to know. All right. So yeah, that's all I have for tonight, or today technically. I'll upload a video later today, or I might live stream again like 11:30 at night, like I always do. Today's Thursday. Let me see. I have work. I do have another channel. I was supposed to upload a video to it, but I did not end up doing that because it was a video of one of my cat's surgeries and it got uploaded to this channel and not the other one. So that's great. It's always great. So now I gotta figure out how to move it to the other channel. It didn't upload to the channel publicly. It's private. So if you try to find it, you're not gonna find it. But yeah, I have to upload that. I do want to upload my art from this semester because I am an art major, and I just finished two classes that are studios. This is what it's called. That are studios. So I'll figure out a way to do that. I'll probably upload art from like the previous semester, so I'm talking like spring 2020. And yeah. And before I leave, I'm trying to make an advent calendar, and I made these little like paper boats. And they're very cute. Like it just the camera quality is the absolute worst. but I'll make a video showing these off because they're very cute. Like I made little boats or little cups. Like you, maybe not with this paper, but you can actually like drink with them if it's with like a specific type of paper, probably like parchment paper or something. But you can pour water or milk or whatever you want to pour in there, and you can drink from them, and they're super cool, and I love them. Um, I don't know if it's a little bit too late to use them now, but I will save them for next year. And I also like doing origami. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just very like relaxing. So I think I'm gonna keep that and probably do that throughout the month of December. Hopefully I upload more videos of those. It's not like I have any up, but they're gonna be up soon. But yeah, I also have a bullet journal in the works, but I won't show you that because if I show somebody that, it's just not gonna like I'm not gonna work on it because it's everybody's seen it. So yeah, I think that's it for today or for this live stream. Not today, just for this live stream. I saw that. All right. Um. Oh no. Laptop, why do you do this? Okay, as always, thank you for watching. If you liked my rambling, please give it a like. You don't need to subscribe. Just like leave a comment. Just say, just like it, leave a comment. Just just interact with it. Do what you want. Thanks for watching. As always, have a good morning, evening, or night. Morning, afternoon, evening, night, midnight, mid morning. I don't know. Just have a good day. Bye.